Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Last time we made it to the Slocum Joe's HQ and got a recipe for coffee-filled donuts, which, I don't know if it's the same in Massachusetts, but here in Rhode Island, there is a Dunkin' Donuts on every corner. People here love their donuts, and people love their coffee, so this feels like the perfect New England bullshit. Um, I have actually not taken care of my needs like I normally do between videos. So I want to try these out. I want to see if these caffeinate, and I want to see if they feed you. If they don't caffeinate and they don't feed you, these things are pretty worthless. Okay, they do caffeinate you.
Humanity is so resilient to cling to life despite all of this. It is the duty of us all to further that survival.
I agree. It is very resilient to eat these donuts. It didn't feed me though, but it does caffeinate you, which is interesting. They weigh a lot less than Nuka-Cola Quantum, which is what I'm currently using as my caffeinated beverage of choice. So these might have like a use, but I think I'm just gonna stick with the Nuka-Cola Quantum for now. It heals you too instead of hurting you, which is a pretty big deal. I was hoping that these would also feed you. That would be a cool little bonus, but apparently not. If I'm caffeinated and I sleep, will that be a problem? I don't entirely know how caffeination and sleep interacts in this game. I guess I'll find out in approximately 30 seconds when the sleep finally finishes. There we go. Well, I feel well rested. Let's eat some food, drink some water. Alright, I forgot to take purified water out of here. Hopefully I have some. Let's see. How much purified water do we got here? A little bit. Good enough. Alright. Let's get going. Today, the plan is to finish exploring the little town that I was in for the past couple of videos.
You look quite dashing in that.
Why, thank you. So we've been in this general area for a little bit. Oh, I also made it to the MedTech research facility, and couldn't finish it because I couldn't find the password to the computer. So I'm assuming that I either A, missed it, which is possible, or B, will need to come back here later with the password for like a quest or something. I'm running under the assumption that it's number B, letter B, because I don't know where I would have missed it. So we're heading back to this little town. Well, not really town. It's like a little mini city, I guess. It's got big buildings. I feel like calling it a town's a little underwhelming. I gave Curie Dance's Righteous Authority because I have a lot of ammo for it, so she gets it. And I feel like giving her tech-based like energy weapons fits her pretty well. I would rather use plasma. I feel like plasma fits her like shtick, her aesthetic, a little bit better than laser, but I don't have enough plasma ammo, so we're giving her the next best thing. I'm down to give her like other stuff at some point too, in case I run low on energy ammo, but I'd like to keep her using energy weapons for at least a little bit. And if I keep fighting a lot of synths, I'm gonna get a lot more energy cells. So she should be able to use it for quite a while. I think the next perks I'm gonna take are going to be gun nut and science, so that I can upgrade my guns and I can upgrade Kiri's gun, the Righteous Authority, all the way. I think rank 3 science and rank 3 gun nut will be enough to do whatever I want. This is not a church, this is a middle school. With a cigarette machine in front of it, question mark? That feels not okay. Welcome to America, where the middle schoolers all smoke. I mean, it could be American the Fallout. This is a jail. Is this a middle school? Alright. There's a basement. We'll go there after I explore the rest of this place. Why does the middle school have a fucking gate? Beware the Red Death. Is this place very... This place is very tiny. Back in my day, our school Fallout locations were huge. They were full of raiders. Look, you can't even loot the desks in this game. SMH. This is a very tiny middle school. I guess most of it's just like, destroyed and unaccessible. Yeah, most of this place is just boarded up. So I guess the only thing good is the basement. Let's go into the basement. Good's a strong word. Whoa! This is a, was not expecting to get ambushed by gunners. Alright. Good work, Kiri. Can't believe I got ambushed like that. Oh, plasma. And a plasma pistol. You're worth quite a bit. I'll take you. Where did those gunners come from? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going into the basement. What kind of enemies do I think is going to be in here? There was nothing around the outside. So maybe just ghouls. I feel like if it was a raider base, there would be like raider things on the outside. Okay. Oh. There's a vault down. Oh, I remember this place. Oh, the gunners are here. Well, I was complaining about not having enough plasma. It's not a very good engagement. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a better angle.
Enemy detected. Later, I will review these logs for relevant data.
I'm still in danger. So don't count your chickens too early, Curie. Maybe I don't remember this place. I don't remember it being full of gunners.
I have seen pictures of that.
What's the lore for this place? Press release. Vault-Tec to subsidize enrollment for Malden families. In response to growing national concern for the safety of our children in the event of a nuclear attack, Vault-Tec officials have cooperated with local government in Malden, Massachusetts to provide subsidized enrollment fees for any families wishing to sign up for residency in Vault 75. Newly opened vault is attached directly to Malden's elementary school, ensuring a swift evacuation should an attack come during class time. Wasn't this a middle school? Am I crazy? I thought this place is called middle school. Safeguarding the future has always been our priority, said a Vault-Tec spokesperson. The opening of Vault 75 gives us all extra peace of mind knowing that the children of Malden will be safe even if the worst comes to pass. Vault-Tec has authorized special discounts and subsidies for qualifying families. The special offer can only be extended to families meeting the following requirements. One or more enrolled family members with children under the age of 15. Enrolled children attend public school within the township of Malden, Massachusetts. The enrolled group includes no more than 2 adults per qualifying child. Please note that Vault 75 also permits the individual enrollment of children for families which cannot afford to also enroll a parent or guardian. What are they doing with the kids? On activation of Vault 75, all residents must be subjected to standard admission protocols, details of which can be found in the Vault-Tec Personal Handbook. Once residents have been verified and sanitized, children under the age of 17 are to be taken to the atrium area. There they will meet with the overseer who will provide orientation and information specific to the children. All other residents are to be taken to the holding area to await their briefing from the head of security. Okay. So a few people have signed up their kids. Is this not a middle school? Oh, now it just says Vault 75. That's kind of cool, actually. It changed the icon. But I swear it said Malden Middle School. Okay, plasma equipment is worth quite a bit. I'm going to take all the plasma equipment. I don't know the weight to value ratio on any armor because I'm wearing power armor, which is annoying.
You are really pissing me off.
More teddy bears. You're pissing me off too for not coming out and letting me shoot you in the head. Alright, Curie, you ready to take on a vault? Vaults are fun dungeons. You should know you lived in one for a while.
I'm on him.
Okay, so it looks like the elevator is the only way down. Did I loot this entire place? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, let's eat some food. And head down the elevator. And quick save, because gunners are actually a little tough. They've got some oomph to them. Kira, can you come in with me? I would like you to engage with me. There we go. Normally I'm not too upset with leaving you behind a little bit, but... Oh, we got a quest! Let's go.
Lower level.
Be careful. Violent engagements can result in a variety of injuries.
Whatever you say, Curie.
You are seriously fucked, you know that?
I'm pretty sure I remember the lore of this place, like, a little bit. But I don't remember it being full of gunners. Which is interesting. So this guy died reading Grognak comics in the corner. Fair enough. Maybe they
there you are.
maybe they changed this place with sim settlements, since the gunners seem to be a pretty big part of sim settlements. Or maybe I'm just remembering wrong from the last time I did this, which was a while ago. I don't remember the last time I did this game. Probably like 5 years.
No use, not without the card.
Oh, without the card. I need to find a lab access card. Well, the good thing about fighting gunners is I'm going to be getting a lot of ammo, and I do love ammo. Having a wide variety of ammo is nice. It means I can use a wide variety of weapons, instead of using the same really good combat rifle that I've been using for... I don't know how long I've been using this, but it's been a long-ass time. Speaking of which, I want to get Gun Nut 3 so I can upgrade it fully. I think Gun Nut 3 is enough to upgrade it fully. Does this only go up to 3? Where's Gun Nut? This one. No, it goes up to 4. Maybe I can't upgrade it fully, but 3 was enough for the thing that I wanted to put on it. Just maximize the damage of this gun, since it is very powerful, and more damage is more good. Are you a person or are you a mannequin? That is a mannequin. I've been tricked. I've been bamboozled, Curie. I should have known because
I am still intact.
I couldn't target it in VATS. You I can target in VATS though. Let's just do this. Crits do a lot less damage if you're not taking crit perks.
Resuming combat operations.
No? Well, they're throwing Molotovs, but they're doing a very bad job of it.
Keep firing!
What?
I think I just saw the
There
word
is something
legendary on
nearby.
my screen.
Identity unknown. Enemy detected.
Trying to get this guy's toesies.
Though dangerous, combat is quite vigorous exercise.
Contact!
Someone... Are you still well, monsieur?
This is not a great engagement angle. They have the high ground.
Shouldn't a coroner be doing that instead?
Got bad news for your Curie.
Seriously, fuck, you know that?
There ain't no coroners left. I put away a lot of my stim packs because I feel like having 67 of it was overkill. I'm just gonna keep getting more. I don't know... I don't know how many I should have on me to be safe. Oh, this is purified water. Hell yeah. Give me a little bit of that. I was still in combat until a bit ago, so I'm not safe here. I should figure out where that last person is. Hey, I figured out where that last person is. Very bad at shooting
Did
people.
you hear something? I would prefer if there was a whole lot less of that.
Alright, time to level up. Gun nut. That is what I said I wanted, so I'm going to take it. I don't know if I need gun nut 4 to fully upgrade this combat rifle. The thing I saw that I wanted only needed 3. So I might be good with that, and I also need level 3 science for the Righteous Authorities upgrades. That's less important, I think. I feel like upgrading Curry's weapon is not a super high priority. Oh, military grade circuit board, let's go. Or 50 cal. I also looked at upgrading one of my legendary sniper rifles to use 50 caliber. That needs, I think that needed 3 as well. I can double check next time I go back to Sanctuary. Unfortunately, my sniper rifles don't really have fantastic legendary abilities. Like two-shot is just insane. Two-shot is kind of bonkers. I do have a 10% damage boost while aiming, which is, I mean, more damage is more damage, right? So I shouldn't be too upset about that. My brackets are still moving, so there's still some stuff in here somewhere. I don't feel too threatened, but look at this dog. Oh, there's like flowers in front of the dog. Is this like a memorial to this dog? That's kind of sad. The dog died. Okay. Hello. A little bit of VATS going. Pop them in the chests. Miss 20 times in a row. There's like a little playground in this cave for the kitties, I assume.
I may have detected unusual behavior. Resuming combat operations.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's a legendary. I knew I heard a legendary. I'm really bad at this whole aiming at enemies thing.
Your actions could result in injury.
Look, hitting enemies is overrated. Did they die? Nope.
Your pulse and vital signs are still within
Now they died.
acceptable parameters.
What does this give? Baseball base. Plastic and cloth. Fair enough. I'm gonna drop that. I was looking through, well, while doing the upgrades, I was looking at what kind of stuff I was missing, and I'm honestly not really missing a whole lot. I've got a okay amount of aluminum now, so I might be able to turn that off, but I want to keep it on for like a little bit longer. And everything else that I'm like kind of low on is just rare stuff that I usually pick up no matter what, like circuitry, nuclear material, fiber optics, stuff like that. I assume that's worth a lot. How do I get up here? Do I have to jump? Oh boy, that's parkour is not this game's strong suit. This can't be right. Or can it? But it looks like this is self-contained. Or maybe not. Maybe you go along that way. Let's head upstairs. My brackets aren't moving anymore, so I think I'm safe. I think there's no more enemies. And even if I find an enemy, I can just murder it. It'll be fine. Maybe the gunners are normally here. It's been a long time since I played. It's very possible I'm just forgetting. This place's lore. Speaking of which,
Survived so many years undamaged. What luck.
I want more lore. I don't remember what happened with this vault. I think it's something similar to Little Lamplight in 3, where the kids get put in charge. I think? I don't remember. We'll figure it out together. It's making me want to play Fallout 3 again. I feel like objectively, of the 3D Fallouts, 3 is probably the worst. Or maybe 76 is. I haven't actually played 76. Maybe I should play 76. 76 good yet? Have they fixed that game? I haven't heard good things about it. Classroom terminal. More lore? Up to planned heroes. There was once a little girl named Sue and a little boy named Roy. Sue and Roy grew up in a very special place called Vault 75. They learned and trained and played there. How they trained. Sue and Roy were both growing up big and strong when one day Sue and Roy were asked to visit the Overseer. "What's wrong, Overseer?" asked Sue. "Why are you crying, Overseer?" said Roy. "It's just awful," cried the Overseer, wiping a tear from her eye. "Have you children ever heard of Up Topland?" Sue and Roy blinked and shook their heads. "What's that, Overseer?" they asked. "Oh, it's a terrible place," began the Overseer. And she told the children about Up Topland. She told them about the people living there and how they weren't safe or strong like the children of Vault 75. Monsters attacked them and evil bandits stole their food, and it was no place for little children to grow up. No, not at all. "Those poor people!" exclaimed Sue. "Why does nobody help them?" wondered Roy. "That's just it, children," the Overseer told them. "They need somebody big and strong to protect them." "Who will help them?" Sue and Roy asked. "One day, children, you will," said the Overseer. "That's why you must do your best at classes and training every day so you can grow up big and strong and go make Up Topland a happy and safe place for the poor people who live there." Sue and Roy smiled at that and ran off to their lessons, eager to help. Okay, that's not up to planned. It's Up Topland. Got it. Okay. Missing some lesson plans. Interesting. Okay, so I think I was wrong about the children being in charge. I think the children were being trained here. Turned into, like, big buff boys, big buff girls. Ah, Abrexo, very nice. I keep taking every Abrexo cleaner I see. What does this even do? Oh, it's got acid, antiseptic, and fiberglass, all relatively rare materials, so it makes sense that I take it a lot. Okay, so I do need to jump over there, I think. Unless there's a way to get there from, like, the lab side. No, but there can't be a way to get there from the lab side because I haven't found the lab card yet. So I have to jump over here, I think. From here, perhaps? Yeah, that's easy enough. Easy enough to do. More aluminum.
Have to find the card.
You have to find an admin access card. Okay. I need a lab access card and an admin access card, none of which I have seen yet. There is a marker on my minimap. Where is this making me go? Not over here. Nope, I missed this. My brackets are still not moving, which is a little surprising, actually. Security.
Need to find the card.
Need to find the card. Can't crack the code. Okay, now my brackets are moving. Got some enemies in here? Oh, not yet. Oh, there's some.
Someone is nearby. Caractère friendly. I believe the term is Yahoo?
Yahoo? That is my favorite line from Curie. I just love the deadpan Yahoo.
I'm on it.
Oh, there's still people here. I should be taking more drugs. I know how that sounds, but I have a lot of them. Alright. The water in here is purified, so I can
Engaging
take...
hostile.
My primary purpose is not combat.
Why was she in the toilet? Or in the... What? What's she doing in there? Going to the bathroom, I guess. Sorry I interrupted your toilet time. That terrified me. I did not expect anyone to be in that room. Yeah, it looks like... These are like treadmills, maybe? So... I feel like the kids were being, like, beefed up. I don't know what the fuck this is. Pen? For me? I love pens. I love pencils more, but I'm not gonna complain about a pen.
Who's there?
Oh, there's a commander.
We may not be alone.
Correct. The commander has decided he does not want to move while I shoot him in the head. The commander has decided he would like to die.
Some sort of training ground, yes?
Looks like that. Combat Simulation Terminal. High scores. Topped y'all. 25.32 seconds. Injector, and Bob. What is this button going to do?
Starting course in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Is that it? What's my reward for doing the trial?
Yes.
You are
Plasma
very good
grenade.
with a bobby pin.
Why, thank you. I want to start using plasma grenades. I started this build expecting to be like an explosive based build, and then that just never... I don't think that's good. I don't think being an explosives build is good. Did I beat the high score? Maybe? It doesn't let me put in my high score. It's very sad. Oh, that's why it didn't let me put in my high score, because I'm not done yet. Got it, okay.
Course completed.
Okay, I want to do this fast. Just a lab access card. Okay, so I need to do this quickly. That seems pretty doable. I'd rather not waste my good ammo. Do I have like a different gun? Give me that. And see if I can do this a lot quicker. Yeah, 80 seconds, that's baby numbers.
Starting course in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Course completed.
I feel like that wasn't fast enough. Maybe I need a gun that... Well, I don't have to reload this if I actually hit my damn targets. Oh, I did win. Nice. It's my reward. Do I not have this favorited? There we go. I haven't taken this weapon off in so long. I don't know what my reward for doing that was. Maybe there isn't one. Maybe it's just fun. Although it is going up there. Maybe there's something up there that I get. So now I can explore the lab area. Was the lab... Was it this door? Yes. Okay, and this place is also...
Gotta find the card.
Gonna find the card. Screening. Okay, this is the front of the building. Yeah, building. The vault. It's weird that the vaults all have like quests. Hello? What? Curie idolizes me?
Identity unknown.
Why does Curie idolize me? What? What did I do?
Visual contact broken.
I don't know why Curie idolizes me. From killing gunners? Does she like me killing gunners? This is a scary combat
The enemy appears
engagement.
to be missing.
I agree. Oh, there.
There is a lot more of it than I was led to believe.
I did it. Hey, since you idolize me, do you have more things to say to me? I will wait for you to be ready to talk. Idolize is the highest tier, right? I think. So I should be able to be getting the rest of her story, probably. Oh.
Oh, there is to be fighting. I simply must share. I have news.
Well, what's good?
You're excited? What is it?
I am elated. Giddy. I begged to become a synth for a reason. For science. To be able to make real progress in studying the medical arts. I have had a breakthrough. Using a new strain of mute fruit, I have discovered a way to greatly improve the restorative properties of stim packs. I realize this is not earth-shaking, but it means that inspiration does exist.
It doesn't sound more useful than a normal stim pack, to be honest, but how'd you do it?
How did you discover that?
Mutefruit has a particular sugar compound that stimulates platelet production and can close wounds. Unfortunately, the plant, when grown in the wild, is irradiated and develops natural toxins to ward off pests. Strain 17 has been genetically bred in sterile conditions to remove both problems. The new pure sugar is already offering promise.
When did you do this?
I know it wasn't easy, but you did it.
I find my head full of notions. Experiments. Many will fail, but maybe I will make more discoveries. And you have given me this capacity. And beyond that, so much more. The world is full of life, possibilities. You are very dear to me. My close friend. And I hope I can return the many favors you have given me.
Flirt with the robot.
What we have between us is deeper than friendship.
I was not expecting this. My
I
own
failed.
feelings are like
Rip.
tangled yarn. It is so hard to unravel. Please, I need time. Until then, please share my happiness.
Alright, I gained the combat
Here
medic
is a
perk.
sample of my new stim pack. Now I must share it with the world.
Hey, I got an achievement. Reach maximum relationship level with a companion. I did that. I never did that my first playthrough, apparently. So what's this stim pack? I already had this health pack that she's given me. Are these just better now? Is 66% what I had them at before? I don't know. What's the combat medic perk do? Combat medic. Thanks to your relationship with Curie, once per day you will heal 100 hit points if your health falls below 10%. That's not the best thing I've ever heard, but it's fine. Alright. I got the admin access card. Let's go. There's another training. Oh, this is the diner. Oh, it's a bobblehead.
Excellent.
Permanently gain one extra guess when hacking terminals. It's actually not bad. Less likely to fail. Why did I take the battered clipboard? So I've done my goal. I got Curie to max relationship. Let's go. And now I can put her away and use a different companion. That sounds bad. But I want to get some other stories. Particularly I want to do Nick's story. I can start working on this quest. This one. Get the rest of the holotapes. I mean, I could do this quest with other companions too, but I feel like it makes the most sense to do it with Nick. I wasn't expecting this.
Anything? This world above ground is very confusing.
I don't know why she idolizes me. I guess she does like when I kill gunners, it just doesn't say that she likes when I kill gunners up at the top. Just seem to happen randomly. I don't know why I'm crouching around. I think we're pretty safe here. I'm excited that I got a new bobblehead. I love collecting the bobbleheads. They do a good job making you feel good about collecting all the random things. Assistance terminal. Testing schedule. Alright. Error. Invalid. Okay, private. If your name is not Rohit or James, then butt out. 1534 hours, I was able to mess up the scheduling program. The system won't expect us to test anyone after lunch for a few days. If you're right about the Overseer having helpers, I don't think anyone's noticed. Anyway, this will give us some time to get things ready without prying eyes. You can leave me messages on this terminal too if you need. Should be pretty secure now. We can start smuggling ammo in here. Nobody should find out if we're pinching a bullet or two at a time from the range. Still need to figure out a good fuse, but it'll take us a while to get enough gunpowder smuggled in from the range before that matters. Okay, sounds like the kids were planning a rebellion. What do you think we're up against anyways, R? Worst case, all the superiors we've ever seen graduate. That's not comforting. I really doubt it, though. I'm almost positive they've just got geeks up there, maybe even just robots. Depending on the robots, I might take the up-top grads. Yeah, I'm not worried, though. There can't be as many of them as there are of us, and they're basically training us to be able to overpower them. We won't know until we know, I guess. And I guess we're going to know real soon. James, have you thought about what we should do with the little kids? If we hit the door during nap, they should be safe. We should still make sure everyone pushes forward as much as possible. I hope that'll work. We should probably have a few stay behind just to keep an eye on them. Good idea. We can trust Alma, right? Why don't you talk to her during her testing appointment tomorrow? She's in. Alright. So yeah, they were training the kids for whatever reason. And the kids got sick of it, apparently. Am I hungry? I am hungry. Let's eat some food. Eat my last omelet. Pretty sure I have more eggs to make more omelets, so... I have a lot of meat. I remember early game I was having a lot of trouble with food, and now I'm just kind of eating whatever I want, whenever I want it. I am appreciating all this military-grade duct tape I'm finding laying around here. Adhesive is always useful, like always useful. I don't care if I've got 10 of it or 1,000 of it, I'm always going to pick up more adhesive. Alright. Time to go to the admin area. I missed those.
What the? We're hot!
Was not expecting any more enemies for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, time to learn the specifics, I guess. Yep, Prime Directive. Welcome to Vault 75. As outlined in your confidential briefing packet, Vault 75 is part of a top-secret military program. You have been selected for your professional credentials, experience, and commitment to the improvement of the human genome. It is of the utmost importance that you follow the protocols herein. Okay, so they weren't just training the kids, they were also, like, genetically enhancing them? The mission of Vault 75, above all, is the refinement of human genetics. Your scientific staff will operate according to the research schedule set forth by Schlett, Braun, and Lamb. Braun was in 3, right? That's the name of the scientist from Tranquility Lane, pretty sure. You will be working with an overseer with a background as a military officer. Your overseer will be responsible for training and maintaining the subject population you will be working with. It is important that you and your overseer maintain a healthy working relationship. Vault 75 represents an unprecedented opportunity to test our hypothesis that the human genome can be improved at a rapid rate through the combination of selective breeding, hormonal treatments, genetic modification, and an accelerated generational cycle. The experimental objectives of Vault 75 are detailed in the handbooks, which have been provided to you already. This experiment is intended to be carried out over multiple generations. As such, there may be unanticipated research opportunities that present themselves. Such diversions from professional protocol are permitted at the discretion of the chief scientist. Because Vault 75 represents a long-term experiment in a closed environment, it will become important to replenish staff periodically. This shall be done by selective recruitment of outgoing subjects. We anticipate a certain percentage of resident population to exhibit high intellect scores, but insufficient physical capabilities to be qualified for genomic harvesting. These subjects may be, at Overseer and Chief Scientist's discretion, offered the opportunity to join staff. Those who refuse should be disposed of in the same manner as unqualified outgoing subjects. Please note that all internally recruited staff should be kept strictly separate from general population for at least 15 years, to prevent members of the general population recognizing former residents among the staff. Only the most trusted and capable staff members should be admitted to the genomics laboratory. It is the responsibility of the chief scientist to very carefully choose those staff members and ensure they are sufficiently trained for their roles. Outgoing subjects aged 18 years with an aggregate scoring of superior and excellent across key physical, mental, social traits must be escorted to the genomics laboratory. Processing should be done on an individual basis and with great care. Remember that successful subjects will likely be capable of overpowering staff. Reiterate to the subject that a brief round of vaccinations is necessary and avoid arousing any suspicions otherwise. Each subject should have a file for processing which indicates which specific organic material needs to be preserved for future testing. Be sure that these directions are strictly adhered to and that specimens are stored quickly. Oh boy, there's so much things. Days until next graduation. Negative 999.66 E33. Overall, Harvest was exceptional this year. Lots of superior ratings in the physical categories. Many of our vital organ initiatives are paying dividends. Pain thresholds have been a mostly solved problem for years now, and we're finally getting past issues like cardiac arrest under heavy duress. The genetic material we're gaining this year should help the next generation meet goals we thought were still a decade or more off. Some concerns about aggression levels. We've had a few cases of psychological breakdowns due to stress over the years, but incidence was much higher in this group. Going to recommend we synthesize some new tranquilizers just to stock up. Food supply remains best delivery method for general population, but we should be concerned about future with science staff too. Only needed one recruit to scientific staff this year, with Washington joining the genetics team to help me out up here. Subject's physical scores were very low, and he has consistently shown good problem solving and critical thinking. Overseer has concerns about his attachment to some of the younger members of the population. I'm not too worried. His psychological profile shows that he's very suggestible. We'll keep him on the observation deck long enough for those he had personal relationships to graduate out of the population. That gives us some time to acclimate him to the experimental protocols without conflict. We just need to keep him in the dark until then. We had very low disposal overhead thanks to the excellent harvest ratio this year. Just 74% of the overall graduating class. Just 74% of them had to be disposed of. Good. Incinerations will be done within the week. Good first task for Washington before we begin the real work. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Like, it's very obvious that Vault-Tec is not a good... They're not good people, but man, sometimes you just get fucking, like, blasted. With the fact that they're incinerating kids that aren't good enough. I guess they're technically adults at that point.
Sweet.
That makes it so much better that they incinerate adults instead of kids. God, what a series Fallout is. Okay, this is like the science showers or whatever. The admin showers. So, if this leads to where I think it leads, I should find that legendary that I saw before.
Shit!
Stop that!
Keep firing!
Why is everything so dangerous?
Why did none of my grenades hurt that guy? Like, why even bother why even bother throwing grenades if they just ignore them? Operations Protocol Manual. Personal officers are responsible for admitting residents and obeying standard protocol for sanitation and scans. Research staff is to assist as needed, but otherwise remain in their wing. Adults aged 17 and older will be isolated and disposed of by the head of security. Children under the age of 17 are to be taken directly to the atrium area. As overseer, you are responsible for introducing the children to the caretaker robots and their sleeping facilities. Research protocols will not begin until the second week of containment. It is recommended that you participate directly in routine story times each evening. Vault 77 has been built within the township of Malden, and all families with children aged 5 to 16 have been offered subsidized admittance to the Vault program here. This should maximize the number of residents able to report for admittance in a crisis event. In the event that it becomes necessary, it is preferable to allow potential subjects to remain with their families in the bulkhead area over allowing adults to accompany subjects to the atrium. These subjects will not be admitted to the general population. Some distress is expected in the early days of internment. Please refer to Vault-Tech's childcare consolation protocols if guidance is needed. Personnel and security staff has been assigned to Vault 75 and provided with standard instructions as found in your operations manual. Research personnel are to remain in their designated wing and isolated from making physical contact with residents except under special circumstances. New research personnel may be selected annually from the Vault population at overseer discretion. Residents are to be informed that these persons have vacated the Vault. Residents aged 18 and older must be removed from the general population annually. Residents who have exhibited genetic promise are to be preserved for genome harvesting and reintegration. Residents of average genetic promise, but high intelligence and docility, may be recruited to the research staff at overseer discretion. All other residents to be removed must be culled. Research staff is responsible for cultivating embryo replacements to maintain consistent resident population numbers. Vault 75 is to remain sealed until an all-clear order is issued from Vault-Tech. Beginning 1 year after initial containment, children over the age of 18 must be removed from the general population. This will be done annually on a date specified by the Overseer and Chief Scientist. It is recommended that this graduation be treated as an important tradition inside Vault 75. Appropriate ceremonies should be conceived of and performed by Overseer staff, with outgoing subjects being removed one by one from the main living area. Once separated from the general population, subjects with aggregate ratings of excellent and superior are to be escorted to the genome's laboratory for processing. Subjects with excellent and superior intellect ratings, but not aggregate, will be offered positions as overseer of research staff, per discretion of the overseer and chief scientist. All other subjects should be disposed of as outlined in the confidential operations packet. This place is fucked. Worried about the new recruit in science, he's supposed to be on simple observation duties and closely monitored until the subject knows until the subjects he knows in population have been processed. I know we've done this many times before, but something about this one feels wrong. Not sure I've let myself be talked into it. We're having a capacity problem in the nursery. We are full as we can be in IVFS, but introducing more residents to the population is going to be problematic. I prefer to wait until the next turnover. We'll have to discuss with the chief scientist. Damn it all, some kind of wiring issue caused a fire in the archive. We lost some hardware that I'm told will be difficult to repair, if not impossible. Science lost a lot of the historical research data, though I'm told we can get some junior staff started transcribing hard copies. Some of the locks failed once the fire got bad, worrying, but turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Science staff nearby got in and stopped the blaze quickly. If the locks hadn't failed, then myself or one of the senior scientists would have had to manually open the doors. Vault status unknown. Genome preservation is online. Interesting. Okay, open the door. Open the safe. Where is the safe? Oh. Found it. Man, that's a, disappointing loot. I can open this now, right? I have master. I'm a master hacker. And with my new bobblehead, I've got so many options. Like I'm pretty. Yeah, I have 5 chances. I can just do this and not even think about the puzzle.
Sweet.
Priority message from Vault-Tech to all overseers. A hearty hello from Vault-Tec. We at Vault-Tec extend our sincerest apologies for the extended lapse in communication and trust that the past 2 centuries have provided ample opportunities for growth and prosperity for your Vault and its cherished residents. In keeping with our unwavering dedication to progress, we kindly urge all active Vaults to respond to this message promptly, providing all-inclusive updates on Vault conditions and all data on any active or completed research endeavors. Your patience and continued dedication to the Vault-Tec mission is immensely appreciated. Thank you, and remember, the future is bright with Vault-Tec. This is not vanilla. Is it? Greetings once more from the Vault-Tec team. We are disappointed that we've yet to receive any word from our esteemed Commonwealth Vaults. This has caused us considerable concern. Rest assured that here at Vault-Tec we recognize that 200 years can bring about a multitude of unseen changes and events, including, but not limited to, difficulties or setbacks in Vault research projects, transitions in Vault leadership or community structure, disregard for Vault-Tec guiding principles, departure and repopulation of the Vault by external groups, unwarranted skepticism towards Vault-Tec, manipulation by outside entities, or ill-advised adoption of communist ideals. We wish to reassure you that we recognize and accept such changes as natural developments, and will not hold you or your Vault residents liable, providing you promptly re-establish contact with us without delay. Thank you once again, and we look forward to your swift response. Remember, a brilliant tomorrow is forged today with Vault-Tec. Is anyone out there? Are any vaults still active? Is anyone reading this? We don't care who you are, just answer us. We can offer you wealth, resources, cutting-edge technology, access to valuable locales. Just answer us, please. That is interesting. I feel like I've seen these Vault-Net terminals in like every vault so far. Not that I've explored a lot of vaults. Man, they really wanted you to get into that shitty ass safe, huh?
Hell yeah.
Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks
I
apparently
like
do
the
plus
colors on this
5%
comic book.
damage.
They're very bright.
They are very bright. One day I'm gonna make a melee build and I'm gonna be like, yeah. There was probably a way to jump from there to here. 10% reduction in action point costs in VATS. It's pretty good. Alright. I think we're done here. We learned all we needed to learn about this vault. We got a bobblehead, we got a comic book. Wow, so many collectibles. We learned about Vault-Tec being very interested in getting people to respond to them. That's interesting. I don't think that's vanilla. At least I don't remember it. Man. So maybe it's a one of those, what do you call them? When they updated it, they threw in some Creation Club quest. Maybe it's a Creation Club quest. Maybe it's part of Sim Settlements 2. It's hard to say. Or maybe it is vanilla and I'm just remembering wrong. That's also very possible. I'm gonna quick save before I go through this door in case bad things happen. But I think that's a good time to end the video for today. Next time, there might be a little more to explore in Malden. I doubt it. Maybe like some random open buildings, but I feel like everything else is just empty, right? Actually, I'll go. How or why is that happening? I opened this door before with no problem. Oh, the gunners are here.
Returning fire.
Are these gunners?
Threat no longer detected. We are fighting. Why not the city?
I don't think these are gunners. No, they're Rust Devils. Why are the Rust Devils here?
Of your success are virtually nil. Again, I have survived the hostility.
Alright. Was not expecting to fight Rust Devils coming out of here. Where was that Doom Protectron? There it is. Oh, a fusion core, hell yeah. So did they like ambush me coming out of here? It's pretty fucking rude. Apparently there was a bloatfly out here. There's another Rust Devil just out there.
Did you hear something?
Hide from me? Dead.
I don't think I would consider what I was doing hiding. Crouching down, perhaps. Alright, Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything else in this city. I'm going to take a quick look around, just to finish it off. Say that I'm done with it, so I don't have to come back here next time and can just go do other things. If Curie is idolizing me, that means I don't need to continue doing the railroad questline. Like, the entire reason I was doing that is so that
Other side's chained up.
Curie would like me more. I might end up siding with the railroad in the end of the game, but I kind of want to not do it next, if that makes sense. This is chained up, but also there's not another way inside, which is interesting. Yeah, there's no way in here. Oh, there's still stuff over here. Yeah, there's this pond. Okay. I'm gonna call it. We're gonna explore that next time, and maybe there's more in the city to see, but I doubt it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.